In the last edition of Airsoft 101, we talked about the concept of leapfrogging forward, where the unit moves forward providing interlocking cover fire so that they could reach their objective. This week we're going to turn that back around and talk about how to fall back and break contact with the enemy in a concept that's often referred to as a center peel. As I've said in the other videos, the information that we're providing here is designed strictly for playing the game of Airsoft. If you want to get actual tactical training, I would advise you to either join your local police department or enlist in the military. But the information that we're providing here, although it may look tactical in nature, is designed solely for playing the game of Airsoft more effectively. Now, before we get too far along, one of the basic concepts you have to master in order to do any of these drills is proper gun handling. One of the things we talked about last time is never sweeping any member of your team with the barrel of your gun. So as you're moving from target to target, if you have to cross over a member of your team, the barrel goes up and over, never crosses any member of your team. The other thing that's important to remember is that when you're maneuvering with any gun, that the gun be pointed in a safe direction, which is up. I see a lot of guys say point the gun down is safer. Actually, it's not. If this was an actual gun and it went off, the BB could ricochet, kill one of your guys, you could blow your own leg off. So as you're maneuvering, the barrel of the gun is pointed in an upward direction. Now, the drill we're going to be working on today is what's often referred to as a center peel. This is where the unit is trying to fall back and break contact with the enemy. Now, when you think about the concept of a peel, you kind of think about peeling a banana and peeling it towards the outside. This is sort of the opposite. Although they call it a center peel, it's more like a center funnel where each guy is moving back through the center of the line. You don't want to move around the outside of your line. You want to move towards the middle. That way your guys can provide cover fire for you as you're moving backwards. Now, there's a couple of things you're going to want to pay attention to as you watch the guys perform this drill. The first thing you're going to notice is the guy that's furthest out, or the guy on point, is the guy providing the majority of the cover fire. So you want to be aware of the amount of ammunition you're going through so that you don't completely run out of ammo before you begin moving back. As that point man begins to move back, he's going to pass the next guy in line and tag him so that he knows that he is now the furthest guy out, at which point he will begin providing the majority of the cover fire, and then he'll fall back, and so on from there. Now, as you're falling back, there's a couple of things you need to make sure of. Number one, that you're refreshing your magazine so that once you reach a point where you can provide fire again, you have a fresh magazine in and you're able to actually start putting bullets down range. The other thing you want to make sure is that you're looking for a spot that has ample cover so that you have a good strong spot to provide cover fire. The third concept you need to be aware of is the overall volume of fire, or fire superiority, so that your team is putting so much ammunition down range that the bad guy simply isn't able to stick his head up and get a shot off back at you. All right, this time we're going to do it as an actual live fire exercise, so let's see how it works.
Contact by 12.
So that's the basics on performing a center peel. And just remember, the whole concept here is to be having such fire superiority that there's so much ammunition going down range that it just basically gives the illusion to the enemy that there's a much larger force in front of them, and it basically slows them up and keeps their heads down so that you can break contact and move back. If you want to find out more about this stuff, you can come on down here to the arena. We're open Thursday through Sunday. If you want more information, you can go to our website at replayairsoft.com, or come on down and try the place out for yourself. So until then, don't let the bastards get you down.